Looks like we are live again. Thanks for your patience. I'm Manix86. I'll be your host for the next little while. So if you want to give me a hard time, give me some tough stuff to read in those donations. We're continuing this small Metroid block with Super Metroid Kaizo possible. Between you and I, it might be impossible. It will be run by Saffron. So without further
Hey.
ado, go ahead. Take it away, Saffron. Getting good luck.
All right, so I can start anytime, right?
Just give us an audible countdown so on stream it sounds and the timer it looks good.
Got it. Okay. So yeah, just a little bit of an introduction first. So this is Super Metroid Kaizo Possible. This is a rather long hack made quite a while ago. I'll go a bit more into detail once I start the run, but we're pretty much ready. So I'll start from 5 down to 1 as normal people do. So we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, so we're off. This is Super Metroid Kaizo Possible, as I literally just said. This was a kind of a revamp of a hack that was made in 2012 by Green Samus, who no longer exists in the community. They made this hack and they left forever. So we don't know what's going on there, but someone by the name of Leorin, who people in the Super Metroid community may have heard of, decided to kind of remake the game and make it RTA viable. So a lot of things have been changed here. I'm not even sure if I'll make it out a series. I hope I do. But there's a chance. I have to get a 44 series. This hack was released in 2012 and remade in 2019. So it's a couple years old. It is currently the second hardest RTA viable hack to date. I'm gonna focus here a little bit, just in case. I'm very impressed with myself. Okay, 4510. I'm very glad that I made that. So this hack, like I said, is quite long. There's a lot of backtracking that's going to be going on, and there's some incredibly complex sections in this. We do quite a few sequence breaks and stuff, but the first thing we're going to do, obviously, as is pretty standard, we are going to go to Zepis and make our way around here. So first thing you may have noticed is, well, series hasn't changed, but the suit palette has changed. So we get this nice red suit, and then we get a white suit, and then we get a Ninja Turtle suit. So it's pretty cool. There's also a death counter in the top right there. So let's get on our way. So something very important to note about this hack is it has vanilla room layouts, but in an interesting way. It has vanilla rooms, like the dimensions are the same. The method of traversing may have been changed around, but they are connected differently. So one room in Norfair, for example, there's a Meridia room that leads directly to the Criteria tube, which MM2 really just went through just a few minutes ago. So yeah. First thing is these spikes are 60 damage, so I'm going to try not to take damage from them. Because if I did, that would hurt really bad. That's not it. Still got plenty of time to go. So this was also designed to be an incredibly linear hack. But of course, with that you can't do that. People will find a way to break it, and we've done just that. We're heading down to Blueprint Star here, so we're going to be getting our Morph Ball, but it looks a little different now already. Yeah, there's no Morph Ball to the left, and we got Meridian music too. If that wasn't enough. So we go up through this very nice passage here. Oh, that was really close, okay. So a bit of delayed crumble jumping there. You can buffer a jump input to get off of a crumble block. which helps a lot with timing, and that's used especially throughout the climb sequence in this game, which we'll be getting to shortly. So yeah, morph ball after that, bit of a section, and back up the elevator. Simple as that. Camera's disoriented, so we have to adjust the camera a little bit to get back up. Now we're good. That's an energy refill station right there. It will work for a bit, but once the planet gets turned on, it stops working. He forgot to implement the room state that fixes that. Okay, looking pretty good. So I'm going to do a delayed turnaround into a spin jump here to make it up here. It lets me drop down a little bit further, which is excellent there. You know, for some reason, I can't get those wall jumps with this controller. It's weird. Really good door fix. But we're out of the first section of the game, deathless, which is rather nice. So I'm happy about that. Expect to see quite a few deaths. The estimate is high for a reason. My personal best is around 2 hours and 19 minutes, which is currently record, although there's no one contesting it. But deaths can be pretty costly. So I gave myself a little bit of a window, especially for this game, because it's so unreliable. So we're gonna not go left or down to bombs or something. We're not gonna go fight Bomb Terizo because he doesn't exist anymore. We're just gonna go directly to Gauntlet, and we don't have bombs. So how are we gonna go through there? Let's find out. We gotta do some really tight wall jumps here. I don't know if I made that one. I did. Excellent. And another tight wall jump into the Gauntlet section here. Missed the jump, that's okay. As can't see the death count here. A sad day. So, something else I should mention, almost every enemy in this game is a single hit for death. Without the Varia suit on, I should mention, actually. Very important distinction. Okay, I'm not doing that.
Runs.
What's up?
A good old golden run, your one-shot kill.
Yeah. So I missed the cycle there, which is really, really bad. And I really don't want to die, so I'm just resetting that. Because there is a waiver enemy that's later on in this room that would have hurt me real bad. That could have been terrible. Now this is going to be hard to manage. So I've screwed up the timing here. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Rather tight mock ball there. Some jumps here. Make it through just fine. Make sure to jump through this door because, oh god, there's something right there. I'm gonna save. Because it's safe. Swig of water. You know, commentating really dries out my mouth. Gotta say.
Gotta bring the jug of water.
Okay. So far there's no backtracking, so I wouldn't say there's time for donations, by the way, just to note. A little bit of a shortcut there. And we'll make it into green star right here. Kind of in an unconventional way. We're gonna jump through the door, aim down, and hopefully make it on the elevator like that. And we're in. So this is a rather hard section quite early on in the hack. This is the grapple segment. So our second major item we're gonna get before bombs, mind you, is grappling beam, because it's so cool. We love grappling. It's not busted or anything. It's a totally good item with no flaws. So we're gonna get that. We're gonna make our way through because it opens up a lot of movement options. Make it through here. These guys will also kill me in one hit, so I'm going to be a little careful here. But I will do a bit of a time saver over there later. In this next section here, there's a crumble bridge over here. I have a 50-50 chance of getting over it, so we shall see. And I got it. Okay. So the way that works is there is a collision oscillator in Super Metroid, as it's called, where it determines how fast you're going on a frame-by-frame basis. So it checks for collision with something every other frame. So you basically have a 50-50 chance on a random frame of making it across a crumble block. And I obviously died there, but I'm not too torn up about it. Fantoon, the major bosses in this hack are really not that bad. The only bad one is really just Ridley. I need to crouch so I can do that. Oh, nice one. But yeah, now it's starting to... Now they're gonna start racking up. Shouldn't be this early, but hey, things happen, don't they? Alright, so we made it through there, that's fine. It's also a, it's like something frame perfect-esque to get through there. Okay, so yeah, we're going back here. How many deaths in my personal best? I have 4 deaths in my personal best. Most of them avoidable. I'm just gonna go back through here. Can probably do a donation or two, because this is common ground that's already been covered.
Sure. By the way, I would have died 4 times just out of the first ship. That's
It's hard, man.
No donations yet, but
okay.
I do a couple things. Saffron, do you have a favorite Ghostbuster? Peter, Ray, Egon, Winston, Louis?
Oh, shoot. I can't answer that question because I haven't seen Ghostbusters in, like, ages. I really can't answer that question.
How about Mickey or Minnie?
What? You're cutting out a little bit, so it's hard to hear. Robot,
how about Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse?
Still not sounding very good.
Okay, I'll try to rejoin. I apologize for that.
Oh, we're back here. I did it again. Thank you. God, okay. So taking that spike hit there isn't too detrimental. I might need to refresh this upcoming room just a little bit to get some health back. So yeah, super scary music. Ooh, you know what? Actually, no, you know what? We're not going for stupid strats. Yes, we are. Called it. Yeah, there we go. So here's grapple. We get to go through this. We get to go through this garbage now. This is a really hard segment to do right away. It's some really tight wall jumps, and with Super Metroid's wall jump system, it can be a little cumbersome. didn't even bounce. Look at that. So we're gonna do some infinite grapple jumping here, which is a weird bug of the game where you're put into a jumping state by doing such. Hey, don't do that. Put into a jumping state by kind of unmorphing and remorphing. Yeah. Oh, I didn't think I made that, but we're okay. Kaizo Possible is Leorn's take on it as hack of a hack. Yeah, it's a half hack in a way. We're gonna make our way up here. The rooms in this game are very blandly tiled, to be honest, which is kind of disappointing, but I don't expect much more from a 2012 hack. Now we get some instant death side hoppers. Yay! And now we have to do this. We have to do some really precise timing with grapple blocks here. So as soon as the first one breaks, I'm going to jump through like that. Now, to speed it up just a little bit, potentially, we're going to do this. We're going to clip ourselves into the block above. Hello? You going to do it? There you go. Come on, you can do it. There you go, Samus. So that guy's trapped in the corner for now. What I'm trying to do is keep him there, so I don't have to take the pain myself. I came up with a strat to kill this guy off screen because the body damage will kill me, and that is not good. So we're in Norfair now. Yeah, kind of an odd situation, isn't it? We went from a really tall room to here. Now we're in Norfair, and this is where the hell runs of the hack begin. So, a hell run is basically a timed run in a way, where you are taking constant heat damage and you have to, well, not die. So we made it through the first one just fine, which is great. In my opinion, the hardest one is just coming up now. It's just gonna be here very shortly, after I kill this guy a couple more times through that door I just opened. So I'm gonna save here. Oh, I didn't hit the door. It's cool to hit the door with the grapple there, but I didn't get it. And death. No, I'm just kidding. Playing with you. Not looking good. Okay, we're actually fine. So we do some precise grapple swings to get through there. So something else I should mention is I am pausing before opening the prompt for that energy recharge right there. So for whatever reason, when you pause, you're taken out of the state of recharging, and you're given it later. So you can recharge on the fly in a way. So you can kind of store a charge, which is really, really useful. And you can keep it for just a little bit. Yeah, I didn't think I made that one, and I was right. Ah. Samus, stop going inwards, please. Thank you. Let's get some bombs. So we're gonna abuse the knockback of these guys. And do another pause. So we're going to abuse the knockback of them because the spikes on top deal 60 damage, and I get a lot more iframes from... or I get a lot less iframes from the spikes than I would from a projectile. And I'm not damage boosting off them because that would be rather hard to do. It would otherwise be way cooler. So we're going to head through the save path here into a relatively safe room. don't want this. I want this guy to jump over here and get hit by one of these. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. So I'm going to lay some bombs rather precisely here, killing these enemy B-toms along the way, hopefully before they deal 10 damage to me. So I lay a few bombs here to kill the one behind me, or to kill it behind me and then propel myself forward. Because on the same bomb that you're killing an enemy with, you cannot use that same bomb to get propelled forward for whatever reason. So if I were to just lay one, it wouldn't really work. Nice shot. Okay, so we're safe. That was a very, very nice segment, if I do say so myself. But the hardest part is yet to come. The exit. This part is brutal. I'm not even joking. It's like harder than the entire hell run. I have to make it up through some blocks. Doesn't sound too bad, right? Just you wait. These blocks respawn, and the timer on them is incredibly tight. So I have now forfeit my life and have to reset the room. Just by doing that. Just by doing that, it's over.
Alright, Sapphron, I've rejoined you. I hope I sound much better now.
It does sound much better, yes.
Perfect.
Oh no! Not again! You know what, we're gonna go through this door because I'm gonna go for it. I missed the jump. No! We're going through this door. And it's gonna work. It's gonna be fine. I always struggle with this thing because it's honestly really, really hard. That's more like it. Okay. Excellent. Also, a really tight morph there. And for some reason, this only works. Oh my god, I really just did that. I forgot one. No way. Hello there. How are you? So we open that door up just a little bit early. That was an early bomb, but we made it work. Excellent. There we go. Alright, we're out of there for now. Unless I die. Which is not going to happen because I'm the best. So no need to worry. So we're out of Norfair for now. I'm going to mock ball under this guy and train my eye on a certain part of this room so I know where to lay the bomb. It's right in the middle of here. So I'm going to try to get this guy to do like 2 jumps over here to not kill me. That one was a little risky, but we turned out okay. A nice jump over this guy. Since I don't have Moonfall on because I'm not a pleb. So we just go down here nice and slow. Oops. Uh-oh. And we're good. Yeah, that wasn't really supposed to happen, but it's okay. So yeah, we got grapple, so we got grapple and bombs. So now what we need to do is we need to go all the way back to that landing site, and we need to get our speed booster rather early in the hack to get a speed booster, especially without Varia suit. But you'll see the chain of items coming along rather soon. So this is going to be, again, a lot of backtracking. So if we have a donation now, this would be a perfect time.
We actually do, and we have a pretty nice one. Zeno SRL donated $40, and he says, "Love seeing the Metroid games being pushed to their levels. Always found these games are super good and underrated. Keep up the good work and runs. Also, did you know Samus is a girl, Kappa?"
No way.
Somebody's trying to start rumors, I think. All right, and that brings us at $3,268. So I think we can get to 3,300 before the next trick, which according to this run should be in about 3 seconds.
Ooh, not dead. Excellent. So we're just gonna hop across these guys again. Same way as before. But now we're gonna do something called the ceiling clip. If you position yourself right, you can clip yourself up through some blocks. Which is exactly what we're gonna do here. And skip just a little bit. That skips around like 10 seconds or so. What a big deal, right? It's a speed run. Wow. Too far over there. So I can hit the block. Ah. Okay, so we're making it back over here. Bam, bam, bam. Also, I am very sorry for not having the animals save or kill in this, as it's actually it's possible to get animals, but it's surprisingly difficult. I've tried it once, and there's some custom code that Leorin implemented to allow you to get the animals, but it requires fighting Mother Brain with 0 tanks, with 0 E-tanks. I just spoiled a major part of the hack. Oops. Well, you know what? We don't get any E-tanks in this hack. That's why it's so dang difficult. So we're gonna suffer through this together, you and me. You're meant to go back through here, through that path over there, but we're gonna clip up into the ceiling here using hitbox manipulation. And just make it easier for ourselves. I'm going to wait for you to travel over here because it's much safer to do that way. Excellent, okay. It's just more for a little bit of safety there, to make sure I get back out just fine. Once again, one-hit kill enemies. Never forget. So we go through this section. You're meant to do a diagonal bomb jump, but we've found out that if you stand close enough to this ledge over here, you can do a straight bomb jump and just make it over. However, it is really tight, so you can see me just sailing over with a bit of space to go. Focus here. Swag. No! Oh, I knew I laid that early. I felt it. Hold on, just give me a minute. There we go. That's much better. Okay. Now we're through. The reason why I had to do all that was there's some big old spikes here that deal a lot of damage. We're okay now. Can I grapple you? Aw, you suck. Get back here. I'm not gonna let you kill me, but I'll kill you instead. There are a very cool couple room strats for there later, yeah. So we're gonna save up the ship now because it's actually faster than having to refill later. It's a little bit more out of the way to do it the other way, and we get a free save out of it here, which is really good for the upcoming sequence break. So now you do something completely different. Don't ask me what it is. I completely forget. It's been like a year since I played this hack casually. And instead we are going to go down here and get our speed booster a bit early. Actually, no, it's just a faster way of doing what was intended in the vanilla sequence. We'd go fight Kraid now, I think. Actually, no, I'd need missiles for that, so I have no clue what I'm talking about. That's so bad. This is the refill I was talking about here. I just need 79 here. Just need enough to survive one spike hit. So we're safe now. I mean, define safe, but... eh. Go to the ocean for the item there, then Kraid. Got it. Okay. You're supposed to kill Kraid with charge beam only. That's stupid. Another instance of a speedrunner not knowing the vanilla sequence for something. What a surprise. Ooh, that was close. That was super close. So Kraid would take 16 to 17 shots with that. And there's a lot of spikes in that room, so it's kind of dangerous. A 3-tile morph there. And a very good bomb lay for safety. Just kidding, there's nothing safe about this hack. I'll wait for this guy to pass, and we're practically safe there. So now we're coming to this section. These guys deal a lot of damage, so I'm going to hopefully... Okay, excellent. So I did what's called a turnaround cancel, so I don't get the animation for getting hit by an enemy by turning around during the time it impacts me. So I get to keep traveling down at full speed and make it right through the enemy just in time, which would have killed me otherwise. So now we have some booster. Yeah, you'd usually go through there, but we have different ideas here. We've got some different plans. Now we get to do a cool door entry, which I'm happy about. That was a cool door entry. Tell me that was cool. Tell me it was cool. Gonna do a bit of a short charge here and make it up the tower, back up again, exact same way, but in reverse. And farm up to around 70, 80 health. Excellent, okay. A little high for my liking, but it's okay either way. Such swag. Wow. That was not what I was supposed to do there. That was incredibly risky. Ooh, rather good door fix there. Distinguish the sequence breaks from the intended route. That is so true. I believe you can actually make it over these gaps normally, but it's just really hard. So exiting this section is going to be really hard. We have to do a couple really weird maneuvers. This is why you save. Learn to save, kids. I had a feeling that was gonna screw me up in a way, but I was like, yeah, you know what? Nah, it's not gonna happen. We're totally fine. No biggie. So, recap. Nothing special here. Just gonna blast through the same way.
While you speed back up to where you were, I just want to mention that the $40 sent by Xenosral will be donated towards Mickey in the Circus Mystery character pick. So now Mickey's in the lead by $25.
Nice. Some divergence. And you're okay. What am I doing? Okay, we're fine. This is totally fine. Everything is okay. Don't you worry about me. So that's how I wanted to do it there. Much better. So falling on the first crumble there isn't too bad. It could be a lot worse. There we go. We're not quite there yet, though. We got a bit to go. To make sure it was okay there. I have to do a three-tile jump there, so a really tight short hop mock ball to get the speed necessary to go across the gap and, you know, stay alive. Perfect health. I'm gonna be at beeping health for a little bit, but it is fast to be at beeping health. I feel like that's not too uncommon. We're gonna wait for this guy to be helpful and damage us there, so we can kind of abuse that. I will do a 1-frame turnaround and get knocked over that way. Now we're here. And back up the elevator. So it's not over yet. We have to kill all 4 enemies in this room before we can get out properly. And that is really hard, so let's do this.
Oops. Sorry.
Okay, we're safe. Cut it a little bit close. So now I have to lure this key hunter over here very carefully. I have to stay on the same, like, Y level as him. Otherwise he'll turn around, and that's real bad. And I have to spark here and get the echoes to kill these guys, which in turn opens the door. So I had to make sure I didn't fly into the spikes there, but now we're free from that section. The Y doesn't matter? Okay. Alright, looking good for now. I'm gonna start from here and go there to get perfect positioning on that jump there. And the nice thing is, with this revamped version by Leorin, there's a lot of secret passages that were not in the original game. So, like, if you're playing the original Kaizo somehow, and you'd made it this far, you would need to go all the way back through this room pretty normally, which is not fun. Thanks to him being mildly charitable, we get to do that. Back here, as you've noticed, I've saved at practically every save station because the early game is, in my opinion, the hardest part. The late game is more fun than anything to me. So you saw there were bomb blocks here. This also serves as a shortcut that's not in the original. Bit of an auto spin jump to get there. So now we are on our way to get Screw Attack quite early in the chain of vanilla progression, but it is intended right now. Do a bit of a bomb setup there to make sure I make it perfectly through there. Make it on the elevator without risking jumping a little bit too high. You like the beat Tom kill? I just came up with it. See if I can get this wall jump. This is a really tight wall jump. No. The premise of that is you try to get really close there. Really, really close. Just make it through here nice and safe. Just like the way we got out. Okay, I'll need to move a little bit more over there. Come on. Come on, what the... Samus, please. We're gonna do single bomb jumps and you can't stop me. Okay, this is fine. This is totally fine. Never mind the fact that I didn't save before this. Let go of the D-pad there to stop myself from moving so fast horizontally and make it just fine into here. I position myself at the door and do these air balls again. Because it makes the room way easier with Speed Booster to do that. Now we are coming up with a strategy, or we are coming up to a strategy that Eternized Dragon in chat had actually researched and found a practical application for the first time ever. I'm very excited to show it off because it's so stupid and looks so dumb, and it's awesome and everything. Oh god, okay. This is fine. This is totally fine. Everything is under control, don't you worry. And now you're gonna go. Called it. There we go. Alright, so... what do I do here? Let's do this. So now we've effectively teleported. I'll let him explain that one. It's not very conventional. It has like no practical use other than this. I have to make sure these guys don't get too close to me. Okay, so something I'm gonna do here, I'm actually gonna do a soft reset after taking this save, which will seem kind of odd, especially before the save animation is finished, but there's a bug with this where if you... okay, well, it's a good thing that this save... Copy the data. Yes, very good. So if I were to get Screw Attack, it's in the next room here. If I were to get it and I died without saving afterwards, I would lose Screw Attack forever. That's a side effect of the patch. If you don't save, you kind of lose Screw Attack, and we're not sure why. So I'm making a backup save just in case. We're going to break these blocks really quickly by doing that. A little bit of speed keep magic. We're going to go through this room. The lasers don't kill me instantly, which is great. And Screw Attack. Very nice. I mean, obviously I'm going to save back here again, but these guys are swooping down on me and can be rather scary. So, you know, in the interest of marathon safety, we're going to take a couple extra saves that I normally wouldn't. Ooh, hi there. So now we're going to manipulate the position of this guy to go through just after the blocks have finished, and we can get out as they are reforming. Make it through with Screw Attack. Nice, very nice. Alright, so now it's time for Screw Attack. Just kidding, I'm losing my mind. It's actually high jump boots. So we do some really tight hell runs here. bit of an airball there to be safe. So I'm gonna let go of dash through the door and just kind of do a neutral jump. That was close. So now I'm gonna take a save that I don't take usually. But since I just got high jump and I haven't saved in a little bit, I'm gonna take this because I could die in the next section. It's highly unlikely, but you know, it's a marathon, anything's possible, so we're gonna do it anyways. As in, we're gonna die anyways, is what I mean. Oh, come on, go. Thank you. That only works when he's going that direction for some reason. So we're out of Northford. We're going to be traveling back there really soon. No, we have screw attacks. We can just go pow. Actually, I didn't get to show it off. See, I told you. I told you I would make a stupid mistake, and it would be an excellent idea to save. I knew it. But streamer, you suck at the game. You're clearly doing this on purpose. Oh no. Never. I mean, I didn't do either of those on purpose. I just suck. There we go. Come on, you can go up. There you go. So after we get Varia's suit, which is going to be in about 20 minutes or so, maybe 30, we will have more smooth sailing. That is where the hack really opens up, and we get to kind of relax for a bit. "15 minutes behind, so I am expected to get a 245. Okay. I'll do my best. So we're gonna spark across this room. It's a lot safer, even with a perfectly fine amount of health. $244. You don't want to be overestimated. All right. I'll do my best. No promises. Thanks, Az. Don't you go over there when I need you most. Bad. So now we're just gonna go right back through these blocks here and go up the elevator. So we're gonna head back to the standard area. Just like before. We end up traveling through this Terminator room like 5 times throughout the course of the run, which is not fun, but completely necessary. Sorry. Maybe I should go down there. Maybe I shouldn't. Good time for donations, if at all.
We do not have donations currently, but it's a good time to remind everybody of why we're here, other than playing these awesome games. We are raising funds for the Canadian Cancer Society. In these times, and rightfully so, we have a lot of COVID information stuffed in our brains, but these diseases such as cancer are still around, still doing their damage. So this is definitely a good cause to donate towards. And we do have some prizes. So for every $5 that you donate in total, so it could be in one or many donations, you'll be able to get a chance at one of 2 of the Game Over Cancer Perler packs. And if you donate $10 or more, you have a chance at the big prize pack, which you'll see on the screen during intermissions.
Let's make it up here. I didn't know you could go here. These infinite bomb jumps are really taxing, honestly. I find them really hard with high jump. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, everyone. Thank you. Okay, we made it out of there. That's good. Fortunately, no death, but I would have preferred that at that point. So we're back on landing site now. We're going to head over to the wrecked ship. But it's not actually the wrecked ship. It just looks like it. We're going to head over to the oceans and explore their beauty and their one-hit kill enemies. Except for the John Gamer, also known as the Orange Gamer, that can be seen very near Gravity's suit in the vanilla game. And we are going to kill it. Hey, it's up to you guys, whether we want to kill it or not. I have no preference. Loses no time, gains no time. Solely for the purpose of evil. So make sure to hit the door there to set up my momentum for this Shine Spark right here. Which lines up perfectly, as usual. Ooh, and nice, very nice. Made it right over there without hitting the spikes. Very tight jump. And now we get a really nice jump there. So now we're getting our charge beam. Ooh, that's really close with health. One block hole, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you save time. Nice, made it onto the platform. Very good. Alright, so yeah, we're making it through here. We get our charge beam for some stuff later. We're gonna sail over this fish. Lay a bomb here to kill this waver, because he is really annoying and really dangerous. So this time I will spare the gamer. This time. Don't expect me to be so nice next time. I'm gonna play it safe here. Make sure I don't get hit there. Because that guy does not move on a global timer. He moves relative to my position in the room. Kind of. Not happy about that one. Not very happy. Once again, it's fine. Okay, this should be an okay setup for the spark. It might be a little far, I'm not sure actually. Nah, we're good. Okay, good. See, that time I took the hit. I don't know why. There we go. That's how I want to do that. That's close enough. Come on. I'm not very good at short charging today. That's just a one block hole that I have to get through there. It's not hinted at or anything. It just is. Just good game design. Also blue suit. Dark blue, that is. That was a cool shot. That's true. That's very true. Ooh, that waiver existing is not generally accurate. Goodbye, gamer. It was nice knowing you. What's my strategy here? Oh, I remember. That's good enough. Okay. That's not exactly what I did before, but it does work. Okay, there we go. And we're safe. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so we are heading into Meridia now. We have a kind of an odd section coming up where we get Ice Beam, but we have to do some underwater short charges that start in air. It's an odd section. We did indeed pass the fish. The fish is the hardest part of the game. I gotta mimic the water zone. So I'm putting water in my body. That should kill me, but it never does, because it's consistent. But it looks like it should. Ooh, I should have gotten hit there, I bet. So now, we come to, like, an actual RNG segment in the run. These snails here, they can only be hit when they're moving left. Please don't ask me why. Come on. No. 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 How we doing? How we doing here? How's everyone doing? Just gonna keep dunking you're just gonna keep dunking your head down? You're just gonna do that over and over? Thanks. Really appreciate it. This is Super Metroid. There's the red guy here. Hey, peekaboo. Make sure to kill these
RNG,
guys.
never heard of it.
Yeah. Wish we could manipulate those. So, killing all those was necessary to open this door up here, which is not hinted at all. Why would you do this? I don't know. So we're heading through here. This room actually leads into some air, so we get an air pocket to charge a spark. So I'm going to set this up a specific X coordinate. I did that wrong. So let's set it up again. It was too far. So this is a rather precise down press here. I have to charge a spark while also going off the edge at basically the same time. So each fail here costs about 20 seconds. Sadly. Could be a death though, I guess. Would be a lot worse. So that looked good. Yep, there we go. Okay. Oh god, it's a Metroid, it's gonna kill me! No, it's not. Everything is planned, everything is perfectly fine, all day, every day. Not a thing to worry about. So we open the door there because we are just gonna head right back out of here. Do charge a shot here. Running back through here. Now I gotta do one more spark. Which ended out just fine. Unfortunately. That one's a lot easier in terms of leeway. The other one has around like 10 frames of leeway if you do it perfectly. And it's really hard to do it perfectly, as are a lot of things. We did not talk about firing charge shots. I should have mentioned that. I apologize. There is a weird thing where if you charge a spark, letting go of a charge shot actually keeps your spark counter from going down by about 1 frame. Yeah, stalls the spark timer. Do some straight jumps here. Make it through just fine, and we are into here. So by doing straight jumps, you get pushed down here, as you can see. See my slow progress. And arm pumps are actually important in here. They can visibly be seen, which is not very common. So now we are here, and we get a save. Just gotta kill all the enemies first. Alright, save completed. Now what? Now we get Spring Ball. Fight me, MM2. We kill those guys. We get the Holy Grail. There's just for swag. There's no reason. So this room is rather hard. I did not execute properly there. That is why we save. Also, I'd messed up my strategy just a little, just a smidge. Now we're at 10. We're at double digits. Look at that. But I know how I want to do this room. I just kind of messed it up the initial go. That's more like it. And then I'm waiting for that guy to get under the sand. Just wanted a hug. Well, I didn't want to give it up. Yeah, so we got dumb platform here, which ruins all plans for all of time. We're gonna turn off Spring Ball so we can do a buggy jump in the next couple rooms. And head up this tube, which is blocked by sand that we cannot usually get up. So that's, I believe that's the intended way to get out of there. You just do a quick spark upwards. And make it out. There's also a crab hidden inside this door. Which we're not going to open because I don't have the equipment to kill a crab in one hit. But instead we are going to do a spring ball jump, the best item, to get right out of there. Alrighty. We're heading back to the ship now. Okay, good. Really tight spring ball jump to get there. And we are an hour in. This could be a lot worse, honestly. It's about to get worse now. Just kidding. One, two, 3.5. Just marking the floor spots there. so I know when to jump and make it up to this platform section. Make it up through here a little bit faster than normal. Head through here. Ooh, really nice smock ball. That one was kind of high up, I gotta say. So the next item that we're coming up on is Various Suit. The longest hell run has yet to be done. / like most significant, I guess. Because this is the one that makes or breaks it. This is the long one. So this may or may not take a while. There is a 2-frame jump that I have to pull off in it. That doesn't really have much of a visual cue. So I'm gonna do my best to do it, and we've looked for setups, and we haven't found anything better for it because it's naturally a tight thing to do. So I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do a small wall jump off the elevator here just to reset my vertical height so I can go right through there. Boom, nailed it. I also wait for the door to align itself with the edge of the screen, otherwise the graphics will become buggy. Bad. You don't want that. Good time for donations, if any.
We do not have donations currently. However, let's maybe play a game. Let's play a $2 death game. Because in Kaizo games, there's a lot of bad deaths. So try donating us $2 and tell us maybe a death that's really bad and a little bit as to why in your favorite game, maybe your favorite speedrun. Who knows? I'll start and say that a bad death for me is in Castlevania Bloodlines, the blade skip. I lose all my gems and everything after that sucks. And I lose about a minute and a half. If you saw my run this marathon, you would know. What's your favorite death, Sapphron?
Man, my favorite death.
Or maybe your worst favorite death, if we can say that.
Yeah. I'd say dying. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna jinx this, but I'm gonna say dying at the end of the Various segment, dying right before I get to my save, would be the worst, and I would scream in agony if that actually happened, because it's so bad. So either that or a segment very close to the end called the Acid Maze Run, which is not very good. So
thank you for sharing. I'm actually going to donate $4. I'm going to donate for you and for me, and I encourage everybody else to join on the $2 death train.
Me too. All right, so we're gonna be heading over here, saving real quick, just to ensure everything is okay. So we got that spring ball for a room that's coming up to make it possible, because otherwise you would have to use massive pause abuse, which is not possible. For a human to do in mass repetition, because it's like a frame perfect trick. Bunny never dies. Oh, this is fine. This is totally fine. Boom, dead. Just kidding. Okay, so here we are in the Hellway room. We gotta do a bit of a sequence break here. You're meant to have like wave beam and stuff here, but we don't have that, so we're gonna use Shine Spark Echoes to kill our friends over here. Okay, that's looking good. There's a potential cycle skip that I could do on one of these guys. It's Spazer, okay. Got the cycle, nice. Excellent, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so yeah, something like that can happen. I can miss the jump just a little bit, by just a little, and that is a pretty bad death. That is the most, by far the most common place to die, as it's like I said, it's rather precise, and I'm not torn up about something like that. It was a bad straight jump, but it's okay. It shouldn't take me more than a couple tries though, hopefully, because that's really the only hard segment of this part. Thank you, Phantom. Ooh, I can't believe you died there. Wow. Something I should also mention is with grapple, you're not meant to get those drops. It's just kind of a quirk of how it operates. If you are, like, the correct position away from the ground, it just kind of does something weird and cool. Okay, so I missed the cycle because the guy didn't hop up at a good time, which is really bad. Instead, I'm gonna have to do that and wait a little bit. This might work. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see, if I get a jump off this next guy, okay, so we made it through the part. If I had jumped off that second guy there, that would have been really, really bad. Alright, and Varia Suit, just kidding, it's Plasma Beam. Why is Plasma Beam? I'm gonna Mock Ball through this door because if I don't... If I aim or do like a spin jump downwards, it will ruin the entire setup that I have for this room, which is not good. Alright, pray for me. Let's do this. It's not even close to over yet, so I'm not going to say anything about this. Do a stutter 2-tap there to kill a lot of these guys, and that guy at the end who's really cool, but he's unfortunately dead. We do it spark across this room, which I really like. It's super cool. And we are now safe. Alright, so there's that Varia segment for you. Simple as that. It's just that 2-frame jump, that's the bulk of the frustration. But second try for the actual jump, not bad at all. So now that we got Varia Suit, it's cool and all, but we also have Plasma Beam, and now this allows us to do a couple segments a lot faster. We need Varia Suit for an upcoming Lower Norfair section, and we need Plasma for a fast Phantoon fight. So that's why we have these items. We're gonna head over to basically the opposite side of the map right now. I'm gonna have this guy fall, because he deals 70 damage. So something interesting I should note is the health is actually programmed wrong in this. He put the health values as 99 in hexadecimal, which is, if my memory serves, it's like 153 or something. So the enemies are going to be dealing around 72 to 77 damage to me, where they should be dealing like 50 if he had programmed it right, because he didn't make the proper conversion from hex to decimal. He just put in 99, like, hey, 99 hex is just 99 damage. Yes, that's something I figured out. I thought about it, because 153 is kind of an odd number, you know? Why would you put 153 as your damage number? It doesn't divide by 4, which is what you want in a damage value. Ideally, because the damage gets halved with Varia and quartered with gravity. So we're gonna go right back through here. Alright. Yeah, SMILE stands for Super Metroid Integrated Level Editor, is what Kazuto's talking about. Also, hi Kaz. SMILE is bad. It's like from 2004, and it does indeed mix those two things up. So now that we have Plasma, we're basically unstoppable. I will never die again. Smiley face. Just do this again. Gonna turn off a spring ball again here. Hopefully get a health drop here. That would be really nice. It did indeed get a health drop, and it will be okay, because I can make it back down there in time, especially with this. So now I have to do a tight jump here. See, much more entertaining than watching me bomb jump for like half an hour. That's how you want to do it. So we do that another time in the run too. That's not the only one. Alright, so we're heading to Meridia, and we're gonna trek through Meridia to get to Wreck Ship, which is not common. Come here for bomb jumping. Oh, I don't. You know what, Bunny? I don't believe you. You would not have wanted to see that terrible bomb jumping. Make sure I run at a certain speed here. Oh, that was cool. Well, also, there's a black tile in this elevator. I'm not sure if any of you noticed. So 12 deaths isn't bad. It isn't good either. For this far in, I'd preferably have, like, 10 less. But hey, it's a marathon. Who cares? We're here to have fun. I don't rage at the game when it treats me poorly. Also known as I make a mistake. Because I'm perfect and I don't make mistakes. So now we're going to do a setup for this. I'm going to move real close to my screen. Talk very quietly so you can't. Boom, easy as that. So what we just did was a kind of a stupid... You know what? I'll do it again. Get real close to my screen and I'll start whispering. So you can't even, right? Easy as pie again. Awesome. So what we did there is we lined up our spring ball X position to kind of jump out of the hole at a perfect coordinate there. So I lined up with the left wall to get my subpixels proper, because if the subpixels are wrong, it will actually mess up the trick, which is which I didn't think was going to happen, and it did. So, not anymore. Give me all of that, so it's okay. Oh, yes, let me ride you. Yes! Woohoo! Field trip! Awesome. We gotta head through here. And then the pause was to turn on... This does not happen. Ooh. What? We are going to fix this. This is going to be perfectly fine. Watch this. I love myself. This is totally fine. Don't even worry about it. It's just a couple minutes. No biggie. I missed the jump just a little bit, so it's fine. Get to freeze the guy again. Do a bomb spread on the elevator. Just kidding, I'll go down. Hey, look, you get to watch me do it again.
Would it be a good time to read some donos?
It would. Indeed.
Nice. So we got a few. First of all, we got $4 from me and you, as promised. So $2 for each of our worst deaths. We'll put that towards Ray on the Ghostbusters. We got $5 from Polar Bear Bunny, who says Kaizo Possible, spelled P-A-W. I feel like that's a polar bear joke.
Kaizo Possible, Bunny.
Yeah.
You're the best.
We got $30 from Kazuto, who says Hack Metroid. And we have another $2 from Polar Bear Bunny, who says all deaths in Yoshi's story are bad because evil Shy Guys take your crying Yoshi away to the top of a big scary castle, and I am scared for life. Well, Polar Bear, I am scared too reading it. And with that, we have broken the barrier of the $3,300 mark for the marathon. So thank you very much. And don't forget to tell us either in chat or in your donation messages to which incentive you would like us to put that towards to. Thank you so much. Back to you, Sapphron.
All right. Yeah, we're just heading back through here. Failed it a couple times, but there's no real problems with that. Now we get to go. We get to do a turnaround through there, which prevents us from moving really slowly down through the fall there. Oh man, I did that a second time. Awesome. Might actually go back and take that guy's health again. Ooh, that was cool though. It was so cool that I'm not even gonna go back. Pro speedrunner right here, breaking the game in ways you didn't know was possible. This is awesome. Yeah, I knew exactly what had happened once I did that. I was like, oh, I screw attacked. Those are iframes. It's really nice that this doesn't take too terribly long. The Evirs are evil. Evil Evirs. Kill the animal. We're going to kill the animals. I'm not saving them. This world puts me through enough pain that I'm not even gonna bother. There we go. There's our first try. We have not done this segment before, just so you know. So that was actual first try. Smiley face. Aiming down through that door will actually trigger the transition later, which I really don't want. Because it's just losing a little bit of time there. So doing it right after is good. So now I'll do a spin jump and kill it. Look at that. It's dead. Good choice. Alright, we're back here. For the third time. Third time's the charm. But this won't be the one, I guarantee it. Well, I lied, I guess. Oops. Woohoo! There we go. And die to those. Check. We're back at this save, which is good and stuff, I guess. We're gonna shoot up for a swag kill here and then do that, because I'm so cool. Oh! Okay, that was a perfect spot right there. Beauteous. Mwah. Ooh, I actually made that. Okay, good. That's kind of inconsistent there. So we're freezing this guy at specific times. And doing kind of a straight spin jump there to make it through. And we're in wreck ship now. Hardest part of wreck ship is right here. So okay, we're good. We're safe. Easy game. So I could have fallen in the pit there, which would have basically killed me. Like, really bad. It would have hurt me real good, and I don't want that. So we're gonna head out of bounds here. Let's just go back in bounds because this game is jank. He didn't spawn somewhere else, that's good. Okay, this next one should be the door opener, so I'm gonna try to do something really cool here. Nope. Okay, didn't get it either way. Ah, almost. It was very close. What I was trying to do there is do that exact thing, but without morphing instead. So I'd keep momentum going down through the door and just shoot out the bottom of it. I developed a similar strat for coming out of that room. Also, the game's dumb because it forces you to kill a certain amount of those. I don't know why. Do we get to fight Phantoon? Oh no, he's like one-hit kill. And he also takes 5 hits. Which is quite annoying because Phantoon has 2,500 health and we deal 600 per shot. So we have 100 damage right at the end to deal. It's a real cool game. Could get Sunrise Surprise, which is where I get all 8 of Phantoon's projectiles on me at once. And they stack and deal like 1,000,000 damage. Okay, stop throwing. This is fine. We're back to Nintendo Power. Oh, you tricked me! Okay, we're good. Yeah, this is just a vanilla fight. I don't know why. It doesn't really make sense. It's Kaizo. It's like, the weird thing is, the boss fights weren't changed, it's just the terrain around them. Like, this is normal, Dragon is completely normal, except for a couple grapple blocks and stuff, but that's besides the point. So I tried to implement something like this. Hold on. Try to get through the door like that. Because when you turn around, you still keep some of your vertical momentum there. But I couldn't figure out a way to do it. The bounce ball to get that. Bosses are pathetic. He's so right. Ooh, that was real close. So there is a save up there. I just kind of chose not to take it because I'm stubborn. We're going to take off ice for this next section here. Normally, the previous route would go through the attic up there to get Wave Beam, which makes this room a lot easier, but it's actually really easy even without it, as you will see. Sure, it's like a lava run, but, you know. You know, it's really tight and stuff, but, you know, we're just too good for that. 54 health, making it out of there just fine. No troubles. So now the interesting part. I'm going to focus and explain what happens afterwards. I'm going to get this first try. Dang it. Okay. Well, first of all, what's happening is I'm conserving my speed here. So I have my speed booster here, and I'm kind of keeping the blue suit aspect of it. So I'm able to break speed blocks very particularly with this suit. Oh, that's really bad. That's a real shame. Open the door now. This part usually does take a little bit, but I can usually get it first try. There we go. So this is kind of a sequence break to get these super missiles right here. Which it's not too much of a sequence break in the sense that you get your intended super missiles like immediately after this, but this cuts out backtracking completely to this section. Whereas you would have to spend 2 minutes backtracking to just get this one. And on top of that, there is something else here that the route doesn't. The previous route didn't do. We do an X-ray climb. Get stuck, please. Yes. So you do an X-ray climb up to this little face guy here. This is actually a missile. There you go. Okay, I didn't clip the ledge. That's good. All right. So there's that. We get 5 missiles, so this is quite early. You usually get missiles really, really late. Alright, shot that perfectly. We're going to do a green gate glitch here and make it across this acid-infested room. Not even first try. A shame to the Super Metroid community. No! It's actually really bad. Still doable, because we're the best. Easy as that. I have to make my way through this room. Interrupted for a short bit, but that was a intense room right there. They're okay though. I'm actually not going to do a short charge here because these guys can kill me in one hit. So now we're out here. We have super missiles. We have like a whole 10 of them. Holy crap! I just did that. What? That was insane. I didn't expect to make it through all those. That was really neat. Yeah. Ooh, nice pose. So now we're gonna head into proper, real Meridia. Also, that cool room with the spring ball jumps after the big enemies is completely controllable by just using spring ball. This is a good time for donations. There's no new strategies throughout here.
There are no new donations currently, but We do have a good incentive coming tomorrow for River City Girls. Pick a character between Misako and Kyoko. Kyoko is still winning by $50. So if you want to turn the tides there, that's a good one to donate to. And of course, we got the famous Ghostbuster. We got some Ray love finally. $7 towards Ray. So if you want your favorite Ghostbuster played, now's your chance. That'll happen in about 8 hours or something like that.
Robot friend holding a banana. That was not a short charge. Boom. Another time. Hey, Metroid nerd. So more backtracking, nothing really new to implement here. The divergence will come when we are back at that tube where I did that stupid spring ball pause. We can also kill those guys now, can you believe it? So our next objective is space jump. Without gravity suit. Just space jump. Reminds me of a half hack. Maybe this is a half hack. I'm trying for a spring ball because we're going to do the exact same thing again. Come on, go up. Alright. Do the same strategy. I'm going to get it first try. It's nice to not jinx things, gotta say. Also, I can get these missiles now. There's a whole E-tank in there. I should really grab it, but I'm not going to because it makes the game way easier. Okay. Back to the ship. To save. Yeah, but I've died like 15 times. The point of an estimate is that you don't go over it. You don't put the entire marathon behind schedule. Because people don't perform at world record levels 24/7, unfortunately. That'd be pretty cool, but it's not the case, at least for me. This is a nice brick color, though. It's just a shame that it's so repetitive. I must say. Okay, my current personal best for this is 2 hours and 20 minutes. With 4 deaths. So, pretty good, I'd say. I would like to push it further. I don't know if that one will work. There are 3 pixels which this works on. I gotta make sure I'm on one of them. Otherwise, it don't work. Alright, we're good here. Expect perfection. Well, you've come to the wrong place. In about, let's see, an hour and a half, you will find more perfection because other people would be doing runs. Aw, I missed the turnaround. What a shame. So now we go right, we go left here. I don't have any sense of direction. We're going the cool places. So here's our save. Not taking that. I don't remember if that would kill me or not. Do some interesting strats in this room. Call back to a early part in the hack where we did some grapple jumps. We're also going to abuse the trajectory of that to go fast. So we're going to turn off Spring Ball to do a double Spring Ball jump, which is a trick that is only doable underwater. Because it's the fastest way by at least like 10 seconds to get through this room. And even if I fail it, it won't be that bad. Yeah, so I failed it, and that's okay. I jumped a little bit too early. So that was a good start, for example. And that was a little too late. That looked good. I need to mash start again, and I should be up. There we go. So yeah, just enough to make it over the ledge. Gotta make sure I jump through this door. Otherwise, I'll get wrecked by that guy. Oh, this mistake. Big ol' mistake. What the heck was I just doing? Okay, we have a refill coming up. It's okay. This is fine. There's a refill right there. I'm just gonna grab it. A little slow to grab, obviously. I mean, a lot of them are. But I'd rather take that than die. There's also a save, which I don't need to take. So now we're in what you might recognize as an aqueduct. I need to make sure I get into this hole at just the right time, and I did. So we are okay there. Alright, we're safe. Okay, so we're just gonna make it through here. And what the heck? There's a solid block here. What am I doing? Magic. We abuse Samus's hitbox to make it up there and travel through this tube a little bit early instead of doing another spring ball jump up to that ledge over there, which is a lot faster. Travel through these pipes for a long time now. And I might keep these guys alive. Actually, no. I guess I will. The game's telling me to keep them alive. You can actually hitbox them by shooting at the perfect time through there. Because the plasma hitbox starts a little higher than most other beams do. So we're allowed to do that. Okay, good. So we're gonna do Suitless Dragon now. Real hard with Plasma and X-Ray, which we can do a really cool trick called X-Plasma / microwave on to microwave some shrimp. Jumbo shrimp. Get a real nice crust on. Oh! Suck it, you turret. I really should have gotten hit there. The game really wanted me to go down, but I got lucky with those presses. So, by using this X-Ray, we're allowed to reset the iframes of Dragon, which just kills really easily. Just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Simple. Simple and easy. I'm gonna get a couple supers here. They're not a very common drop, unfortunately. Okay, so we're at Space Jump. We now have to head out of here. And our next item is Power Bombs, which involves a rather lengthy Space Jump gauntlet, which we have to make our way through. Just have to make my way up here. And get a jump through this door, hopefully. No, I jumped a little bit too early. So you're able to turn around in the grapple animation slightly, which like boosts you incredibly far horizontally and just lets you basically do like a zigzag. one looked good. There we go. Simple as that. I had to come up with a more consistent strategy there because there's another way of doing it that I didn't like, so I didn't use it. Yeah, the initial part is the hard part. Getting after the door is not that hard. You need to do a precise down and up press and then let go of your shot to have proper trajectory going up. That's where grapple really shines. And it's intended too, which is weird. Got up really high there. So that was really good. Like to make it through there using that. Could also use a bit of underwater wall jumping. How many deaths are on record? Oats did deathless, but I have 4 deaths as the record. It's faster because it's with a different, more optimized route. We even got that one. Okay, so we're heading out of here again. Kind of common theme. Oats being oats and goats, for anyone who doesn't know. Former record holder of Super Metroid. Okay, so do that. Just make sure I can kill all these guys here. Yeah, he didn't route anything, he just went as he wanted. I only changed like 2 things though, really. But they were big enough to save a huge amount of time. So there's a couple crabs down here that I'm shooting to kind of get rid of. They're both dead now. That's really good. That's not though. I am a little close to this pirate. Okay. This is totally fine. I'll just have to do a bit of refilling. Strat is actually relatively safe. Despite how it look. Oh, actually, you know what? This is totally fine. I need like 30 health and we're good. Eventually, I'd like to think so. If I keep running through the door, I'll just rub up against the gate, and I really don't want that. Goal before retiring the run. My goal is to get, like, under 2 hours and 10 minutes or so. Not necessarily deathless, because deathless doesn't mean much when you have, like, I mean, sure, it's like, wow, you didn't make all the mistakes in the world, but, like, eh. I'd rather get a fast time than get a deathless time. I need more health here. I'm not gonna get it. Oh, don't nudge me. Good. I know, I know. No, give. Give. Thank you. Alright, we're good. So I didn't really need to save here, but given that I've like died like 3 times in the last couple minutes, I suppose I really need to. I mean, look at that. Look at me. Triangulation. So this is kind of a weird room layout. We get this missile and it's like the room's overlaying on itself. Looks really weird. We get grapple to get out of here. Otherwise you practically can't. How did I do that? I'm actually going to reset the room just to get a bit more health here, if I can. Ah, we're good. Yeah, this section's possible to do with just taking 2 hits, but more often than not, I will take 3. I mean, I didn't that time, which is great and all. So I had to get that missile to forego getting another one later on. That is way further out of the way. And this was the best time to route it in, unfortunately. But now we go to get our power bombs. Alright, let's get out of here. Crab is on a global timer, but we did not get to see him moving around, schmoovin', as they say. There's a straight jump. I don't know why I did that. This is fine, though. Boom. No health drop. Wow. Bad game. Sucks. 0 out of 10. Never playing again. Okay. This is the moment I've been practicing for. This is the time. This is the strategy. This is the one.
This is it. Let's go. Whatever it is, let's go.
This is it. Will I do it? I probably won't, but I really hope I do. This is like double. It's like a double 2-frame trick, and I'm really hoping for it. So please work. I didn't have enough speed going into it. I actually started it from the wrong platform, so it went at the complete wrong point. Ah, that's such a shame. It's so sad. Ooh, look at that. Dancing. At least I got the setup into the room. That was good enough for me. He just not die. Stays alive. Yeah, but that's not fun. There's a really precise strat to make it all the way to the door, which is really cool. That's the thing I was going for, but it's so precise. So we're back here. You may have noticed an indent in the ceiling, which I will have to go through using my newfound supers and space jump. So we've got the hard platforming section of the game. Like, the hard platforming section, because all the other ones are easy, apparently. How would you know to go up here? I don't know. That's a shame. So if I take a single hit there, there's a segment right at the end that I really need all of my health for, all 99 of it. So I need to conserve it, and it is possible to do it with one spike hit, but it is basically not reliable at all. And thus, I will not do it. Fortunately, second try is really not that bad. And we are out. So that's a big potential choke point in the run because it's a really precise segment. I'm glad I finished it in as few tries as I did. That's pretty good. Though first try would have been really nice. It's not too terrible of a segment. There's like one hard part to it. And they are tight jumps, but I always say like, "Ooh, they're easy," because I think they are, and then they never are. We're gonna go down through this elevator, and there are 100 missiles we have to collect throughout this hack. So I'm gonna be doing a bit of a missile hunt now. And our next one is right over here. So I have to get up into this hole here that's marked by the wall. There we go. When am I going to get E-Tank? When the run is over, I will grab an E-Tank and drink from it and enjoy it. So now we get to do this again. Yay! This time it will be 5th try. Getting on that good luck already. Okay, I lied. So I need to be careful to get this guy not to latch onto me immediately. Excellent. Okay, that's really perfect. So I use him as a platform there, which works really, really well, and just get out perfectly fine. I'm trying to get supers here, but I'm not really getting any, which is a shame. That kind of sucks. I'm going to complain about time lost, though. I can also just sit here. Since this is a kind of poorly done slope, I can sit there and just kill that a little bit early. Nice turn around. Shoot the door as early as possible. You can't shoot it earlier, which is kind of weird. Good jump. Should I get a super? I did not. What am I not getting them for? It's why game? Why? I make it back to the ship? I don't think I use any more. If I do use any more, that's no problem. Because I used my last guy here. Half hacks. Ooh. Oh, shit, we're good. So I gotta do the same thing again. I gotta do another short charge. Man, jumping early does not work there. It does not like me. Okay. But I shouldn't need any power bombs on the way out. I'll just refill at the ship as I normally do. When people say half hacks, they're referring to hacks of Metroid that that retain the original level design, but change up a lot of the rooms inside it. For anyone uninitiated. There's a lot of backtracking. So we're gonna go get Gravity Suit now, which is Ridley's reward for beating him. Very nice of him, honestly. Yeah, you say half hacks aren't inherently bad, but they almost are. They might as well be. Because there are very few good half hacks. Not saying there are none, just saying there are few. 2 hours in, looking okay right now. There should be about 40 more minutes to the run if everything goes okay. Assuming Ridley fight goes all right, yada yada yada. Okay. Big F. Big ol' F. Hey! I didn't want to save, and it made me do it anyways. Because I pressed the wrong button, I pressed Y instead of B. There's momentum there to get through. Okay. Head back through here. Good time for donations.
We do not have any donations currently, but it's a reminder that we're in the last stretch of this Super Metroid run. So if you like what you see and you want to donate to cancer, or not to cancer, I should say, to prevent cancer.
Oh, God.
Guys, don't listen to me. Why am I on air?
Oh, no.
Yep, we still have about 40 minutes of Metroid, and of course, if you still want to tell us some of your favorite Kaizo deaths, or
Yes,
any
please
video
do.
game deaths at all,
I'm very curious.
the $2 death train is still on.
Am I going the right way? Probably. Yeah, I'm going the right way. It's hard to go the wrong way in this act, though, so just messing. Aw, shame. Okay. You should give me a power bomb. Thank you very much. Being so charitable. Now we make our way to another one of my favorite strats. A lot of them involve entering crates, so they're kind of interesting. But it is an oddly gated entrance. So it's cool to exploit it in a way. That was cool. Missed the jump. Bad. So the problem with this strat is we have to be cool about it. We gotta do this. Okay, you know what? Can I just do this? I think I can. Uh-oh. Bad. This is fine, though. Because there were backups, we had, like, the super attack and stuff. Oh! The screen scrolled very bad there. I did not want that. I had ED already explain it. It just, the game decides to teleport you because it loves you. Is the gist of it.
I have just donated $20 as an apology for ever saying to donate to cancer.
I kicked cancer with that one. There's no more. Now we head down to Ridley. That was cool. Just like the speedrun. That's not how I explained it, but okay, you're lying. That's exactly how you explained it. The game loves you. Put an MLA citation next to ED's name. Okay, so it's a super hidden path. This is the entrance to Ridley. It requires power bombs, kind of an odd place, but this is a dangerous room for a few different reasons. You'll see very shortly. I talked about an acid maze earlier. Here we are, but we're not gonna go in it yet because I don't feel like it. Almost. Game? Yes, it does. Unfortunately, that's the way the Ridley crumbles. Alright, here we go. This is a really difficult Ridley fight as I am dead in 2 hits, and I have to hit 30 shots. So, yeah, let's do this. Ah! Dang it. Alright, that's fine. Taking that early hit there was really bad, so it makes sense. I'm not worried about it. Oh, that was... Okay, that was not good, though. Ooh. Needed boomerang back here. And refill properly. The game did make a honk sound, didn't it? So yeah, this is just a really difficult fight. His tail's a little angry. That's so bad. Oh, okay. Woo. A little close. A little bit close. Little bit close. That was not how you play that. We're safe. But hey, that's how you elevate tensions, right? So we're pretty much safe now. There's not too much in the way now. Other than this acid maze, which I guess you could consider being in the way. That's gonna hit me, isn't it? Yes, and it's okay. As long as I don't get hit 3 times there. I'm gonna save here because this entire acid maze segment has no saves in it. And it lasts around like 4 minutes maybe. Constant damage being taken. Dude, you don't get any downtime to relax, so let's go do it. We get the Donatello.
Let me know if you want me to read a few donos while you do that, if it's a good time.
Probably refrain for now. It's super exciting.
Sure thing.
There will be plenty of time after. Just a lot of item collection. I can read your message, Max. Goes a little bit dangerous. Got a very tiny spin jump there. Kill that guy for swag. These guys only die to supers. Kind of a jump set up there to get there. Now this is hard. Okay, good. It's actually, it's honestly a really easy jump. I just am really good at screwing it up. So perfectly fine so far. We're diving into one of the students' intestines. Alright, hardest part coming up. We gotta get out of here. Okay. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Okay, we're good. Now this is the hard part. And we are perfectly fine. That's so good. Okay. And we're out. Simple as that. Easy as pie. Some donations should be good now. Just wanted to focus on that section.
Sure thing. We have a handful. First, we have the $20 from Misako towards $20 towards Misako that I sent, that I said I would. And we got $4 from Malcreos, who says, now this is a satisfying total. I believe you wanted to make it 3333. That goes towards Peter in Ghostbusters. But Super Louie 123 decided otherwise and donated $50 and said, no more cancer, please. I feel that's against me as well.
Louie with clutch.
And Blue Light Show also gave us $1 and it said, I love gaming.
Yeah.
Thank you all for your donations. And Louie and Blue Light, please tell us in the chat where you would like our donations to be associated to incentives. You can do !I in the chat. Back to you, Sapphron, and thank you for the run so far. It's awesome.
Yeah. Of course, thanks to organizers for doing everything here. It's always a blast to watch the marathon and all the work that goes into it and everything. It's just so awesome. I love marathons and stuff. So now we get the hardest trick in the game here. I think I've already failed it. I did it! Yes! It's really, really hard to make it out in time just for those. It's really, really tight to do that.
Run is valid.
Yes. Otherwise, I'd be wasting the time of an entire powerbomb explosion, which I could have just not died earlier on to make that time up, but that's overrated. This is looking good. Okay. So we're doing an air ball here to do a speed keep to get this. Ooh, perfect. Okay. Looking good. Nice. That sucks. It was so close. I haven't actually failed that before. I've never pushed too close to the wall. I guess it didn't really want me to, huh? Maybe it loads in a different room state if I go in the other way. So. This is not treating me nicely. I usually get this quickly. Ah, really, man? This shit doesn't respawn, that's good. This is disappointing, to say the least. We're safe now. Just wish I hadn't failed it for that long. I'm saving here because I have to go down and grab a missile over here, which has a lot of spikes next to it. It was a really nice needle thread there. I'd also do this for swag, but it doesn't work. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just a collectathon now. It could be a lot better, but we get to see some of the earlier parts of the game, and we get to see Kraid, which I'm happy about. The Kraid section's pretty cool. Nice platforming. You. I'm not sure if you can make it up there or not. Some water. Remember to drink water. Or don't, it's your choice. So let's see. I am good in terms of missile count. Oh, that was flawless. Wow. Whew. Even do that too. Give. I don't think I stuttered there. There we go. That's one of the other strats there. So something that I forgot to do in one of my PBs was get this item. I mean, I just got it later, but it still was a minor time loss, of course. Heading down here. Everything's active, so it looks really weird. Ow. See, nothing is safe when you have this little health. The E-tank's gone forever, sadly. No more getting it back. That looks good. Now we do the unreliable space jump shaft. This thing cannot be counted on, and I will fall at any moment. As I should say at a moment's notice. Okay, we're good. Okay, I have 3 power bombs. That should be okay. Kind of low, but I'm not sure what I can do about that at this point. Ah, you ruined it. You ruined the chain. I need a couple power bombs for things, but I should be able to use all 3 of them here. I can't think of a spot that requires one. So now we head over here, which seems kind of useless. There's actually a missile back here. Yeah, no pitless for me. Sad. And then we are going to go over there to that refill. But how? Well, very carefully. Oh, I was going to try to space jump into there. Would have been the coolest thing I've ever done. Oh, probably not ever. Get my points. I'm going to do some normalized bomb jumps here. Normalized meaning like completely consistent. Just to get over these perfectly fine. Oops, that wasn't a normalized bomb jump. Let's use X-ray force stand to get over there. An odd trick. Good thing I saved, right? Must be less than 20 deaths. Has to be. What? How? Okay, now we're looking good. Sitting pretty. Not anymore. Not sure if I can manage this, really. What is that shutter made of? I don't know. It looks like the Wario Land tile. That's what it looks like. So this is Kraid. Welcome to Kraid. He appreciates your company. Like the part where you kill him. Refill my health for safety here. And now we're out. Can't even see the back of the room, and that's okay. We're gonna stick with these buggy graphics for a little while because they look cool. Anyway. I have to make it through a bit of a platforming section. Ooh, that was close. Okay. Ooh, that's bad. There we go. We'll get to the save station, don't you worry. Health was planned. So this is the Kraid save station. He's very glad to see you. And you are very glad to see him. Tell him you are glad to see him. His feelings will be hurt if you don't. We're gonna keep this for a little while, because it's fun. We're gonna save using the magic save station. Seizure station, I guess. Ooh, you can almost do that. It's very close. You know, I would have gotten powerbomb drops from these guys. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna turn off high jump here because there is a hard jump coming up. But we're practically almost done collecting things. We have all 20 supers. We have... I think I did at least. Okay, that's all. I just had to make that because it's a lot harder without that. I just need 100 missiles, so I have 10 more to get. Then we're good. Ooh, that would have been super cool. I like that very much. Where's the 4th super pack? I can't remember, really. I fixed the graphics. I did it unknowingly, I swear. I swear to you. I did want to keep it for a while. Come on, there you go. There's just a super block here. We get to do a ceiling clip there to get through. It didn't even lay them. Come on. Ah. Uh-oh. Actually, no, we're fine. So, there's a chance if you didn't have power bombs there that you could escape that, and that would be really bad. as I'm sure you'd be able to decipher. Alright. So we are at our max ammo. Cool. Excellent. 120, 10. So our next mission is to make a Tatorian and finish up the game. The last hard part of the game is getting Baby Skip. So I have to get Baby Skip without Wave Beam, which isn't too bad, but it can be pretty bad to mess up. You lose like a couple minutes off it if you do. And it'd be nice not to. You get to die because I'm taking so long. And yeah, the Hex, honestly, winding down to a close at this point. We've got all the items that are available in the game except for one. There are 105 missiles in this hack that the creator placed one extra unintentionally. I guess they forgot how many there were. So I was like, yeah, we'll put one more. Either that or for route divergence, I don't know. But we'll never know because the creator hasn't surfaced in 9 years. So this is why we needed our power bombs. We got this big old room with a lot of power bombs. I'm laying them a block early just to speed it up a tiny, tiny bit. We need the remaining 5 for the rest of Torian. So now we get a little bit of downtime. We get to relax after this intense speedrun by bomb jumping across a lake. Oh, damn. Yes, original Kaizo. The extra missile pack is in a dumb spot in Wreck Ship. It's in the Wreck Ship map room. So you'd go back to Fantoon, and you'd go all the way to the left, because a lot of the room is just sealed up. So you'd go through a power bomb passage in the left, and there's a missile pack over there. I'm not sure which one he would have intended to leave out. Now we're in Torian. We can't never leaving Torian again. I'm gonna save here because it's entirely possible that we are going to fail Baby Skip. It's rather likely. There's also a way you can skip 5 of the power bombs in this. Also, the drop rates are completely rigged. These only drop supers. If you were to use a missile, you'd have to reset. Which is another reason we save here. It's honestly kind of stupid. They don't drop health either. No one drops power bombs. The Rinkas actually drop health, which is a non-vanilla thing. I'm gonna jump here to get this guy to not go through the tunnel. And he did anyways, because he's awesome. Okay. Thank you. Okay, looking good. So that's how we want to do our Torian. Now I wait for this guy to do 4 hops. I'll have to be careful in this upcoming section. May have to reset if I'm not lucky. Okay. So Baby Skip consists of kind of going in a jump rope motion around the baby to kind of trick him a little bit. Like that. Easy. But it's not over because I took an extra hit that I wasn't supposed to. So, I'm not entirely sure if I can make it through here. This is why we get 100 misses. Bam. Now the game's practically free. The game's basically over now. So this was a rather good run. 19 deaths really isn't that bad. There's no more hard sections of this. I'm still going to save though, in case game decides to screw me over somehow. Why would I deserve a Doppler door? You're so mean. Why you do this? Just a quick save, why not? How am I gonna survive Mother Brian? I'm going to face tank her and use eye freeze. We will have to unfortunately kill the animals because it is not really RTA viable to not do such. So I failed the down back skip there. I don't know why. This game sucks.
MM2 saved them, so it's only fair that we kill them now, right?
That is true. That is very true. Figured I'd try that. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. Get through there just fine. Now we're good. Just gotta kill Mother Brain 1. Wait for the Rinkas to spawn, because they will help me out. Okay, only one. That's a shame. So no, oh no, what the heck? Why can you skip it? That's crazy. What? Wait. What an anticlimactic sequence. Try to get blue bomber here. Cool. He's owning me right now. Man, it hurts. Ruthless. Ah, you suck. You get to die just for that. It ain't over yet. Gotta make it out of here. Okay, now it's over. Oh. Ah! This is fine. We are almost through. Almost through the gates. And this is all it takes. One single shot and we have beaten the game. And we'll be coming up shortly once I hit the ship. No items to be saved. Super Metroid, Kaizo Possible, 2 hours, 39 minutes.
GG. What a run.
Yeah, it was.
And I
it was
admire your
interesting.
precision, because 40 minutes ago you told us it would take 40 minutes to complete the game, so shout out to that.
Excellent.
Speed running.
Good timing on that, I guess. Wow.
Thank you so much for showing this game. Every time I see something Metro, I was like, this is it. This is everything I've ever seen of Metroid has happened, and then somebody like you pulls this thing out.
Yeah, this is such an interesting run because it showcases a lot of attack and tricks that aren't seen in other runs. It's just a really weird hack too, and it's super difficult. People love to watch super hard stuff, especially when it's done fast. And I tried to put on a good show, and I think I did. I think I did rather well for 19 deaths in a marathon setting really isn't that bad. Only lost like 20 minutes or so. Way underestimate, which is excellent. And now we're back on time.
Yes, thank you so much. You had a lot of Metroid supporters throughout the run. Is there anybody you want to throw shoutouts to or anything you'd like to say?
Okay, I would like to say thanks to, here we go, RT55J, Eternized Dragon, Metroid Nerd, Bands with Legends, Insomnia, Pizza, P-Toil, Polar Bear Bunny, Asder, Metroid Nerd, even though I already said your name. Let's see, who else? Super Louie, man, I gotta keep thinking. Give me a second. Brain, please. Metroid MST. We'll say MST. MST's kind of cool. Mostly Eternized Dragon though. He is the backbone of the SM hacking community, at least to me. Super important contributions, just absolutely everywhere. And really helped with routing this run, so thank you for that.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for that. And just before we switch to the next round, which will be the messenger, I just want to let everybody know that we've had a small kink in the schedule, so we're going to have a switch. So after the messenger, it was supposed to be Pokemon, but it's going to be Dark Souls instead, and then Pokemon will follow. So there's just going to be a swap between those two runners. Just in case you planned your overnight sleep to come back for a certain run, you'll know that they've been swapped. But yeah, thank you so much for that, Sapphron, once again.
Thank you guys for organizing this. It was so much. It's fun to watch and it's fun to participate in, and I'm very glad I got the opportunity to do this.
All right. And stick around, take a quick break. We're going to set up for the next game, which will be the messenger. We're just one cloud step away. Stay tuned.